I'm a bit confused. Maybe we can figure this out together. Hi everyone, my name is Mike Rennick. I'm the team lead, the senior broker of Team Rennick, part of that great Mangrove Realty Associates family. What am I talking about? It's the piece of land behind me. So let's talk about this. This has been dubbed, the name of it's been dubbed currently the town center. So it's a vacant piece of land. It's been vacant for a while. It's owned by our city. Let's talk about what's going on. I think the best thing right now is to go back in history. I've done the best I can to put together a timeline of what's happened here. So back March of 2014, that's 7 years ago, the Longboat Key Town Commission approved the purchase of this parcel of land. We're located behind Publix. We're by the SunTrust Bank building. They spent about $1.5 million. That's what you see behind me. Let's move forward to February of 2016. The town of Longboat and Ringling College of Arts and Design initially agreed to work together to create a plan for a future cultural center as part of this town center. So that was key. Ringling and Longboat Key working together to utilize this piece of land. Jump forward to January of 2017. Still 5 years ago, former Vice Mayor Dave Brenner and the Ringling College President Larry Thompson shared publicly what they envisioned for this piece of land. It was going to be called Longboat Key's Proposed Arts, Culture, and Educational Center. That was the plan for our forefathers back in those days. January of 2017, the Longboat Commission voted to buy the 2-acre Amore restaurant that was sitting on this land. The owner of it was Howard Rooks. They spent another $2.2 million to make this land the site of the size that it is today. August of 2017, the Longboat Key Foundation began an effort to raise money to construct a 40,000 square foot facility. It was expected back then to include a 299-seat black box theater. It would also house art classes, galleries, and events for people to attend, a draw here to the island. Let's move forward again. April 2018, the Sarasota County Commission approved $400,000 for Longboat to fund the demolition and begin the design for the proposed center that I just talked about. February of 2019, we're getting closer to today. The former Amore restaurant building began coming down. So destruction or the teardown of it began. It had been sitting empty for about 2 years here on the island. March 2019, the Town Commission agreed to drop the idea of a black box theater for its proposed center. They were going to replace it, though, with a multi-purpose room that could be used as a performance space and many other alternatives. The decision came after Ringling indicated it was not qualified to run that kind of a black box theater concept in that venue. And they also raised doubts to the city, could they really raise the $18 million they were looking for to build the facility? April 2019, the Longboat Key Town Commission rejected a memorandum of understanding with Ringling over the proposed center. And their goal at that time was to keep working on the wording. So the relationship between Ringling and Longboat Key started to disintegrate. April 2019, the commission at that time voted to work to pursue a pre-construction memorandum with Ringling in terms of building the latest design for the center. April 2019, Ringling College told Longboat Key leaders that they had concerns about the venture as they began to start to talk about what's happening in the changes. They cited negative feedback in their fear that they wouldn't be able to take on the fundraising project that they were trying to commit to. March of 2020, Longboat Key staff and Hoyt Architects, they held a forum to get public feedback on what might happen with this open land. Here's a concern. It's been many years and it's still an open piece of land back in 2021 as it is today. January 2021, last year, the Longboat Key Historical Society moved its historic cottage in the morning of January 13th from 521 Broadway Street in Longboat Key Village on the north end of the island to this piece of land. You can see it over my shoulder. January of 2021, again, commissioners differed on how they would approach the potential different use site for this land. Let's jump to February of last year. Ringling's College President Larry Thompson said it would not be probable for them to begin discussions again to renew discussions with Longboat Key. So Ringling is out of the picture. We've spent all this money on this land. What's going to happen? In July of last year, the Longboat Key Town Commission approved $50,000 for planning to complete a design and construction of the town center site. October, we're getting closer to today, they completed the outdoor town center venue along with phase 2 improvements and building a stage. So now a stage is coming into play, and we've talked about that in a past video. What's going to happen in phase 2? What they're talking about is the new project will include walkways, lighting, bathrooms, land preparations for the stage, the planned addition of the stage. November of last year, Longboat Key Town Manager Tom Harmer announced that Paul and Sarah Karen would donate up to $500,000 to fund the design and construction of the new stage. Because of that, the naming rights will go to them, which is really cool that we have someone willing to participate in this. So my question, and I solicit your input with the link below to the blog, what's going on here? We've got a big piece of land. It's been multiple years. It's now sitting vacant. The partnership with Ringling broke apart. Where are we headed with this? Who's funding the money? Let's have a discussion. Thanks for watching, everyone. My name is Mike Rennick. My personal cell is 941-400-8735. Take care.